So I put life satisfaction, 10-year vision, time management, and formative community together. And we are ready to run regression together. So let's go to now data and data analysis, regression. Y range, I'm going to make sure that it's X. In my case, it's X, 1 to 81. And input range, now Y1 to AA1. So I'm going to choose this area all together. So in my case, Y1 to A81. So three columns together I chose as independent variables, X range, and I'm ready now, ready to run the regression. Carlos, are you with me? Okay, if you have done that, click on OK, run it, and we have the result here. And let me magnify. So R square, 40%, right? Which is very high. So 2.7169 E minus 0.8 means this is, there are 8 zeros below after 0. So 0.000027169, that's what it means. And then, therefore, this is meaningful because p-value is less than 0.05. Now I'm going to go to 10-year vision, time management, formative community. And guess what? I do not see 10-year vision as an important variable. It's not significant. And you ran them all together, it's greater than 0.05. It's 0.53, right? 0.53 is greater than 0.05. Therefore, this is insignificant. It has no impact on your dependent variable, which is life satisfaction. So if I write this one again, life satisfaction equals 0.889 plus 0.04 10-year vision plus 0.25 time management plus 0.46 formative community. Wow, this is really interesting. Can anybody tell me why this result is interesting? I can write a paper about this result. I'm really surprised because look at the magnitude of the impact formative community has on life satisfaction. It's more important than time use. It's more important than 10-year vision. Formative community has the strongest impact on life satisfaction. And I collect this data for 3 years, right? So you guys, and then 2021 and 2020, that's the time I collected. So this is a result from the College of Business for taking my class for 3 years. So it's a clear limitation. However, still, they are looking for formative community. Those who have formative community field, they are satisfied with it. However, those who do not have, they don't. Right? So that's very surprising. And look, you got it right. So I was very surprised that formative community has such an impact. What do you think? Problems? Yeah, yeah. But I thought time management is more important. That's what I thought. Or 10-year vision, that might be more important. Right? In this day and age, You can watch YouTube all the time, play, PlayStation all the time, but you don't feel happy if you don't have formative community. The community that I belong to, the class that I take is just crap, and there's no sense of community in this class. Then you feel I'm not satisfied, right? So that's what it says. So in that sense, I think in this day and age, formative community is such an important thing. So I am kind of very surprised to see this. You can write a paper about it.
Yeah, I think so.
You can.
Yeah. But what if you like analyze these all individually, right? If you ran the regression on individual categories, would these come out differently, or would you still get 0.46 or something?
It's going to be different. That's a good question. It's going to be different.
Okay.
Yeah, the number is are going to be different if you include, say, GPA, let's say the score, and so forth, because there are interactions between numbers.
So like, what if you just did as life satisfaction as the dependent variable, and the only other variable as formative community? You still get 0.46?
No, you're going to have a stronger impact.
Oh.
Because at the time, the only factor that you are considering is formative community, excluding all the interactions and biases and noises from the other. So that's why in research it's important what variables to include and what not, and you have to justify.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why research is tough. Right? And you have to go to peer review process, and they give many pages of reviews, and you have to address them. What do you think about what the result? Yeah, I'm surprised. So we say this is a pilot study. Why? The number of sample is too small. However, oh wow, this is really interesting. And then you conduct a large scale study, say entire Rowan University students for 5 years. You do the survey and then run the analysis, and you have more reliable.
Maybe non-college students. Maybe it's just like a college student thing, because that's all your data is based on.
Right. Yeah. So that's a limitation. Now, in the United States, or in the United States, Germany, and France and Canada, but it's all about individual culture. But if you take, say, Africa or China, it's more about collective culture. What is the difference between those countries and this country? Right? So you can only this question will bring a more result and findings and insights as you change your samples. Does it make sense, Leila? Yeah, I didn't realize the importance of formative. Do you agree with the result?